Okay, today we're going to learn how to write and solve equations from word problems. You've done this before, but this is just a quick refresher to help you get started. Okay, the first one. A new one-year membership at RecPlex costs $160. A registration fee of $28 is paid up front, and the rest is paid monthly. How much do new members pay each month? First thing we need to do is define the variable. Variable, as you know, is a letter that represents something that we do not know. So what do we not know in this problem? We do not know how much the members pay each month. That would be this. How much do new members pay each month? That's what we don't know. You can let any letter represent that. I tend to just use X. That's what we don't know. Monthly payment. That's our variable. Determine the constant. That is something that does not change. It's an upfront fee, a starting cost, something to that effect. And it tells us right here that $28 is paid up front. So the constant is 28. What is the rate? Well, the rate is how much are we paying per month, and how many months are there in a year? 12. So whatever that monthly payment is, we don't know. It's per each month, so 12. Now write an equation. Okay, we know that it's 12 months times whatever it is they're going to have to pay per month. That's what we got to figure out. Plus the $28 up front equals, and we know at the end of the year they have paid a total of $160. Now, to figure out how to solve for x, you know the first thing you do is get rid of the constant by doing the opposite. To move it across, you do the opposite, which would be subtract 28. And that'd be 12x equals 132. And then the last step is the opposite of multiplication would be division, because 12x means 12 times x. So you would do 132 divided by 12, which is 11. And since we know x is how much they pay per month, they pay $11 per month to be a member of that gym. So we have solved it now. We figured out what our variable is. Okay, next one. One's cell phone company charges $35 a month for phone service plus 50 cents for each text message. How many text messages does Juan send in a month if his bill was $52? Okay, we'll define the variable. Remember, that's what we don't know. Right here, we do not know the number of text messages he sends in a month. Text in a month. Squeeze that in there. We'll let that be x. Determine the constant. Is there a constant fee or something up front that they're going to pay regardless? Well, let's see. One cell phone company charges $35 a month plus 50 cents for each text message. So no matter what, if he don't send any text messages, he's still got to pay the constant of $35. Okay, what is the rate? Remember, you look for things such as per, each. Well, we found that 50 cents for each text message. So your rate is 50 cents. Write the equation. Okay, we know that the total for this particular month was $52. Well, we know that they pay 50 cents for every text plus $35 just for having the phone, and that particular month was a total of $52 on their bill. Okay, well, to figure out how many text messages were sent that month, we got to solve for x. We do the opposite. You're going to subtract 35, and that's going to leave 50 cents times x over here. 52 minus 35 will be 17. And then the last step is going to be divide by 50 cents. And when you divide, just show it like this, squeeze this in here, and you find out that x is 34. And we know x is our variable, what we didn't know, which is the number of text. So that particular month, 1 sent 34 text. Okay, C. Friendship's soccer team purchased uniforms and equipment for a total cost of $912. The equipment cost $612 and the uniforms cost $25 each. How many uniforms did the school purchase? Define the variable. Again, that's what we don't know. X is how many uniforms did the school purchase. So X is number of uniforms. That's what we got to solve for. Determine the constant. What is a cost, an upfront cost that does not change? Well, it says the equipment costs $612. So that's just a flat payment they're having to make for the equipment. So your constant is $612. That's not going to change. What is the rate? That is something that changes or is added multiple times. And it says look for the words per or each. Well, we have that. The uniforms cost $25 each. So our rate is $25. Now we have everything we need to solve. Well, the total bill was $912. So we have everything we need to write an equation. The number of uniforms is what we don't know, but we do know they were $25 each. So 25 times the number of uniforms plus the constant for the equipment, which was $612, and the whole bill totaled $912. And just like what we've been doing, you've got to do the opposite to solve for x. So we're going to subtract $612. Leaves 25x on this side. That's going to leave 300 on this side. And then divide by 25. X is, what is 300 divided by 25? Sorry, I got distracted. That's 12. So 12 uniforms is how many they ordered. So for 12 uniforms plus the equipment of $612, the total bill was $912. Hope this helps you finish the rest of this assignment. Follow these same steps and you should do great.